Swing, bada, 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 swing, bada, bada.
I am Tic Tac.
Squigs. And we're here to bring you another review, like many of the other ones. This time on Moneyball. Slightly new. Hopefully by the time I get this up, I can still say that.
Yeah.
This one was definitely a drama. There's no question about it. You couldn't have went into this movie thinking, well, you know, maybe I'm expecting a little bit of action.
Where's the action?
Yeah, exactly. It was drama straight through and through.
It was 3D, and the baseballs were coming at your face. It was crazy. No, that's not how it was. The story I thought was great. It's one of those human triumph stories. It goes along with movies like The Blind Side or Invincible.
Invincible, yeah.
So it goes along with those movies. I love the fact that, you know, we get to see real people. We get to see something they really went through.
A real story heartache kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah. Just like Blind Side. And, you know, it's an actual story depicted, I think, as much as I know, really well.
Yeah. Before I get into the story, I could say the story was, at times it was slow, but at the same time, you know, it had me wanting to do research on these characters because these are real life characters and wanting to see how, you know, the game of baseball's changed.
That being said, the Major League Baseball will probably get like a huge spike in ratings just because of this movie. The basic idea of this movie is changing the game, going from a game of just buying this player, this big name, one guy, Sidney Crosby, for those of you Hawks fans, and just going with that person and making them win.
Stop putting the hate on Sidney Crosby.
I'm just putting the hate on all those type of people. He's just the first one to get my tongue. Yeah, I am a hater for that kind of thing. But instead, going for...
Because you're an East Coast weenie.
So is he. Instead, going for a team, and in this case, it was the very first time that anyone kind of looked at this in the sense of budgets and all this. And what happened was Billy Beane, the main character in this movie, runs into this Yale graduate, and he's an economics graduate, I guess. I don't know what his degree is or anything, but he shows Billy this new sense of how sports can be played just by looking at numbers, looking at stats, and what they give to the game, and not necessarily their face, their charisma.
He tried to sell looks,
yeah,
right?
Or their marketing aspect.
Character development. Really, the story is about Billy Beane. I mean, it's about baseball, it's really well woven. I mean, Moneyball, that's the baseball terminology, but it's about how it got started. You know, the founding father, really, or the guy that made it popular, right? Made it
brought it to face.
Brought it to face, exactly, right. The really neat thing about the movie is you really have two huge parts of character development, right? You see how he grows when he's younger, and you see how that impacts him when he's older, and so you really have two connected but different periods of growth, you know, epiphanies for the character, right?
And showing that the fact that there is like old time lineage of the old Billy Beane when he used to play baseball. I liked that they did the every once in a while bring in the, you know, this is what he was like when he was younger,
yeah,
kind of thing, as opposed to starting the movie off back in the olden days and, like, you know, dragging your feet through the whole thing, and it would make the movie feel longer than it actually is. And I feel that they did a really good job giving you the old Billy Beane and keeping it to a point where you understand the story and you're not falling asleep. The only thing I'll say on the ending is it's a me ending. I liked it. For those of you who've seen any of the other reviews, you'll understand what I mean.
And it was a me ending, you know. It's the hater and the lover.
We actually combine in this one.
The ending is just it's fabulous. And that's the word of the day. Fabulous. I just don't know how to spell it. I mean, I do, but I've embarrassed myself. So you'll see it on the bottom of the screen in just a bit.
Yeah.
Talk about one more thing. Billy Beane has a daughter. It's not like the end-all be-all, but I think it does add another flavor to the movie that just makes it that much better.
Gives you a little bit something else. Maybe for people who aren't sports enthusiasts who go into a movie to see a drama, you still got this like father-daughter love relationship thing going on there that you might be interested in. And I don't really know who that actress was, but she actually had a pretty good voice.
Yeah, no, she was
pretty bang on. American Idol. Yeah, screw you. There's other ways. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah. And now on to the part of the...
where everyone's waiting for this.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you are. You 5 or 10 viewers.
No, maybe 2. I would definitely give it probably 4.5 out of 5.
4.5 to 5 curveballs. I think I'd be curving at 4. It gets an 8.5 out of 10 curveballs, on our opinion.
Yeah.
So if you think otherwise, let us know.
Yes. Write it down below.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
On to the next review.
On to the next review.
Fabulous.